want to start with the premise, which is, what is the role of public relations in this very complicated world of integrated marketing communications?
No longer can you be consumer marketing public relations. There are way too many issues affecting every consumer product. Do you think that everyone is really well equipped across the disciplines to lead? Because I do think that's a very big challenge, because you really have to have a deep understanding.
Really, I believe that integrated marketing is when everyone starts at the table, at the same table. So public relations usually is seen as, okay, how can you promote something? What's the media angle to it? Advertising was, how can you push a message out? I think our industry is changing, where everyone sits now at the table and leverages their discipline to, align against a different, the same strategy.
If you look at the group of people that come together to have the synchronization you're mentioning, or like a virtual team that is all working together, from the perspective of social media that I work in, the PR people have the tool set that can respond the quickest with the kind of real-time messaging that happens in social spaces, and can also connect the dots more. PR has been the role that's been able to pull it together the most.
It's really about the objective of the communication in terms of who leads and who follows, and how you cadence that, and the sequence of that, and the orchestration, as you pointed out, is key and important in making sure that the brand is seen the way that we need the brand to be communicated. No one size fits all. We work every day to try to find the right calibration of that.
When we think about the integrated marketing mix for us, we see PR as a way for us to credibly tell our story in a way that maybe traditional advertising can't. And we talk a lot about this. We can't advertise our reputation back, so that's where PR has played a really critical role for us. Again, it's that credible channel.
And that's true. However, sometimes you lay the foundation through public relations activities and be accelerated through advertising. So Ronald McDonald House. There's so many good stories that happen about Ronald McDonald House, but to this day, still people don't understand the mission, or understand the complexity, or just the breadth and scope of what our charity does. It wasn't until we added advertising to help accelerate. So again, there's not one silver bullet for the disciplines. It's how do they complement each other. But I think it starts with, okay, how can agencies, how can brands figure out and realize that it's together versus you're over here and I'm over here, social's over here. It's all together.
We've seen just this incredible politicization of everything that we do. Bank of America doesn't just sell banking products anymore. McDonald's doesn't just sell food and beverage anymore. There's this whole layer of issues that are on top of what we all have to do and sell, whether it's obesity or the financial crisis or any number of other issues, that make it a much more complex presentation and communication than it has been in the past. The conversation has to be much more nuanced and multi-layered than it has been in the past. And this is a place where PR has an opportunity, but also a challenge. And that is, my sense of the success of companies out there, or companies that are successful, are the ones that focus more on the strategy of their communication and less on the tactics of their communication.
We're like firefighters, we have to go out and have those tough dialogues. We're used to being rejected and having our point of view pushed back on, because that's the very essence of our business, is talking to the media and trying to sell them something. So how do we make that even more valuable to companies and their brands, and use that to help them get more comfortable? And I think public relations, but a lot of other disciplines as well, are talking about outputs rather than outcomes. And if the integrated team around the table can agree on the desired outcome and the metrics for that outcome, I think that goes a long way.